traditional Filipino dessert, which is easy to make. I can show you two caramel sauce. I have the traditional and I have the orange liquor caramel sauce. Alright, so let's start it! So first, let's make the butter. So for this, you just need 2 bags of the glutinous rice, okay, which you can buy into the any Asian store. So we need 2 bags of this. Okay, so just put it in the bowl. You know, I remember this when my mom or my grandma making this. We always help because we like to mold the butter. Yeah, in Ilocano, papaanawa kami, iduping kami. Okay? And then, so you need 2 bags of this. So that's 32 ounces equivalent of 2 bags, okay? So per bag is 16 ounces. And then, we need a cup of shredded coconut, which you can buy at the store also. Just mix that. And then, for the water, you know, just use as much as you can. Just pour, and don't be afraid to dig in your hands in there to get dirty. So what we're looking for is a dough texture. And then if you put a lot of water and you think your dough is a wet dough, you can just add glutinous flour. Just add more water. And actually my oil is already preheating. So it's a little bit messy, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it at the end because it's yummy delicious. So we're looking for dough consistency. You know, other recipe they add more baking powder, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it the way my grandma and my mom make it. Is almost there. Yep, that is good. Perfect. So this is the texture I'm looking for. It's kind of like dough. Okay, so if you put more water, you can put flour. Then if you think it's too wet, you can add more of the glutinous rice. Alright. Okay, let me just wash my hands and form them into a size of a golf ball. Right? Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm gonna forming the dough into a little balls. It's like a size of a golf ball. So I'm using my ice cream scooper, or you can eyeball them, but I usually want my food to be all same size and consistency because maarte ako, that's why. Alright, so let's form all the balls. So it's gonna be like this. And then what I'm doing is I skew it with this. I made a incision in between. So this one, the hole that I made is to help the steam come out. So Because if you don't put this one, that's the time they're gonna explode when you're frying them, and you don't want that. Okay, you don't want the hot oil to be splash on you and burn you, or ruin your beautiness. Okay, I'm gonna continue the process. Okay, same thing from the bowl. Skewer it. This is easy process. It's not hard. You know, my grandma growing up, she make a lot of Filipino delicacies and then sell them. Yeah. So probably I took after my grandma, right? But usually I did not learn to make Filipino delicacies, so I graduated culinary because I don't really interested to learn because my mom can make them. But as growing up, I'm having my own family. I want them to taste all the Filipino delicacies that I ate growing up, and of course, sharing to you all the recipe. I have to tell you a funny story though. When I'm craving a Filipino delicacies, I always call my mom. So I ask them how to make this and that. And my mom is so silly. She always told me like, Shell, I thought you were culinary graduate. Like, yeah mom, I am, but we did not learn all those things at school. Because my mom thought that we learned everything at school. This is kind of like you're playing dough. So it's good to make this with your kids, you know, having bonding together, talk stories behind what you're making. That's sad because my daughter is already out of the house. She's living on her own. So I'm done making them into balls. So if you can see, all of the dough have balls in the middle. As I said, this is to help escape the steam. So when you drop them in the hot oil, they won't explode. Right, so let's deep fry them. Alright, so my oil is ready, but to make sure, using the stick or the barbecue skewer. So I'm just gonna put this. Yeah, it's ready. When you say it's bubble like that, all the bubbles coming out, they're ready. The oil is ready. Okay. And I'm using my cookie rack as my strainer. So what I did is I used the baking pan, lay out with foil, and then my cookie cooling rack. Okay. Let's deep fry them. So don't overcrowded them, because if you do that, if it's like overcrowding, the temperature of the oil will drop and they're not gonna cook evenly. So others cook, the others not. So what I'm looking for is like lightly golden brown. One more. All right, it's good. So for the oil, you can use as much as you want. So I probably use about 8 cups of oil. But of course, if you're making a lot of batches, you need more oil. So if you notice they're floating, that means they're ready. So once the dough is floating, they're ready. Okay? Alright. First batch. Just put it there. And then repeat the process for the rest of the dough. Alright, so this is the last batch. Let me just put them on a cooling rack. And then we can start making the caramel sauce to goes with it. I'm excited! This is gonna be good! Awan mo nun, tayo dieten. Anapa yun aya, apo. Palumog tayo latan. Alright, so while those Carioca are cooling down, let's start making the caramel sauce. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna show you just the traditional one. Just a cup of sugar and a cup of water. This is the traditional one. So and then you just need to put it on the stove and make a caramel. And then after this, I'm gonna show you how to make my orange liquor caramel sauce that goes to that one too. Alright? Alright, so what I'm doing, I just put it on the stove in high heat. Make sure to watch it because you don't want the caramel to get burned. So right now it's bubbling. So it's gonna reduce till you can see a color in it, just like a little light golden brown. Alright, so what I did is I lowered down the heat to low. So if you see, my caramel is coming along. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Alright, so this is ready. So this is the color you're looking for. Okay. Okay. So what I did also, I put them in the skewer. I just like it, but it's not really necessary. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the heat and I'm gonna drizzle the sauce or the caramel sauce. Just be careful because this is hot. Oh my gosh. It's so good. So just do the same process of the rest. This is gonna be good. It's good for coffee, you know, hot cocoa. Oh, right. One down. All right, so this is the original caramel sauce. It's a traditional, it's just sugar. And then just caramelize it till you get into this color, like golden brown. Oh my god, I can't wait to eat it. They all stick together too. Alright, so let's taste it, okay? Oh my god, they're all sticking together. So hot. Oh, I just need to eat one. See the sugar? You hear that crunchiness? Steamy. It's really hot. It's so good. Yum. I can even talk. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to make my orange liquor caramel sauce. So what I have here is I have a cup of sugar, salt. So I have 1 oranges. I use just the zest of the oranges. Okay. I have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I have about 1/4 cup of whipping cream and 1 ounces of my orange liquor. Alright, same process. So what I have to do is just put the sugar and then I put teaspoon of the salt, and then I put this on the stove. Same process as the first one, the traditional caramel, and then I show you the rest of the ingredients how to do it. Alright, so the caramel is ready. You see this color is golden. Now what I just lower down the heat for now. Now what I want to do is put the liquor just to cook out a little bit. Smells good. Okay, I'm gonna cook out about 60 seconds just to cook out some of the alcohol. Smells good. I like the hint of alcohol, orange liquor. Okay, so after 60 seconds, you know, you cook out the alcohol. I'll put my heavy cream. So I back up the heat is in medium high heat right now. So you need to constantly whisking it because you don't want the caramel to get burned. So I'm just gonna cook out a little bit till I get that color that I want. So probably 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Make sure you constantly whisking it. Oh, this is gonna be good. You know, actually you can do also like a coffee flavor. Just omit the orange zest and the orange liquor and sub that to your coffee liquor if you guys do have. And don't be afraid to play with flavors. Sometimes you discover accidentally the best flavor of them all. Oh, look at that. Alright, now I'm gonna put my butter. The unsalted butter. So it gives you that silkiness of the caramel sauce. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna put the zest, the orange zest, last. Yum. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Okay. Now butter is melted. Now I can put my orange zest. Right? Now it's ready. See that? It's ready. I'm gonna turn off the heat and then drizzle it into the rest of my Carioca. Yum, yum, yum. Just be careful because this is hot. Oh, look at that. It's oozing goodness, caramel, orange liqueur caramel. You know that zest that I put? It's just gonna add some citrusy in it. It's really good. Ooh. Alright, 1 down. 3 more to go. Oh, when you make your caramel sauce, please don't use a small pan like I did. You can use a bigger pan instead. This is hard. But I like my pan there. Look at those. Perfectly delicious. Put a garnish. It's just an orange zest. Just to add some zing and zang. It's kind of like yang and yang, you know? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to taste it. Nagimasan. This is gonna be my sugar rush. Alright? You know, it's not really necessary to put this, but I want it just to add some color in it. I can't wait to taste it. Let me just put this away. Yes. Sticky. It's so sticky. Look at that. It's so sticky. Look at that caramel string. Well, I think I'm gonna get this one. It's loose. Oh, look at that. Oh, so good. Yum. Taste it. I like it. You can taste that hint of the liquor and the orange zest, citrusy. Oh, good. Perfect. I think that's all. Alright, thank you for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button on the subscribe button. Hope you guys like this recipe. Let me know how you guys like it. You know, play with the flavors. Don't be afraid with flavors. You know, if you accidentally put something, it's okay. Sometimes accident give you that good flavors. You're gonna create a new flavor. Alright, thank you. Aloha, mahalo, salamat, agyaman nak.